These are my limitations before God's revelation. Freddy versus Jason, I just don't know where to go. I grow weary, fell to losses in this long and lonely road. I feel the darkness, I feel the darkness, I feel the darkness in my head. I hear the voices, all of the voices want me dead. Consumed by the darkness I feel in my soul. I should not have let myself go. They say just keep digging and you will find gold. All my efforts found fossils and bones. Went to war for my life, but the demons they grow. They don't grow tired. They're from a world that is different from ours. They don't feel pain cause they lived in the fire. Lit up our cities, my bridges are burnt. All of my friends either drifting or turn. I feel the world crashing down on my shoulders. As I'm getting older, the pressure berserk. I tried to kill them, they came back as ghosts. Kinks on my armor are starting to show. Pastors they pray and the dog medicates. You can see in my face that inside I'm alone. Walk through the valley, your shadows at night. I feel the eyes but there's nothing in sight. Tallest of tree silhouettes by my side. Hairs on my skin start to wake in a fight. Afraid of myself and what I can unfold. I'm so sporadic, don't know what happened. I don't like socials, I'm better alone. I am so damaged, it must be madness. Suffer survival, my secrets untold. Continue to manage, I'm falling like glasses. Sip on the potion, a bit of molasses. I feel all my burdens will go to the casket. I sip on the potion, a bit of molasses. I feel all my burdens will go to the casket. Freddy versus Jason, I just don't know where to go. I grow weary, fell to losses in this long and lonely road. I feel the darkness, I feel the darkness, I feel the darkness in my head. I hear the voices, all of the voices want me dead. When you came into my life, I was on a different high. Addicted to your presence, all those phone calls late at night. I jumped into the deep end, as our bond deepened. Didn't consider one day I would be begging for the feeling, once again. I think I would be better if we could talk as friends, but I'm craving your attention and you just have none to lend. I guess you're another name on the list of failed loves. I would do anything to have another chance at your love, but you closed the door behind you with planks and nailed shut. Do I hallucinate? Because why does a solid rock always crumble between my fingertips? My heart's an ache. The love I have for you just won't reciprocate. You hardly respond to my texts while I'm here thinking about you every day. Elucidate. Oh, I seen things now you're gone. It was never a two-way love, telling myself to stay strong and move on. But it's easier said than done. When someone comes into your life and brings you so much fun, and then leaves you in the cold like there's no more sun. That's how I feel now the high is over. I wake up and see the world is colder than ice. I have so many worries and the future's not bright. I feel lonely inside on this app just to swipe, but they never fill the voids, it's still you that I like. I feel like I've been planning for months just to be by your side, and as I place the last card, the whole sculpture capsized. Find myself staring at the wall when I'm in bed at night, but nothing I can do gets you off of my mind. I find myself staring into space even when I'm out with friends, going through mood swings, going up then down again. Listening to sad songs like Jeremy's Brent. Feel like I want to cry but the tears just wanna send. Kids, don't be like me, I'm an addict. Kids, guard your heart with keys because of sadness. We all go through letdowns that are hard to let go. We all have feelings that we hide and don't show. Rebounds on my rehab, find it hard to go slow. Anything to take my mind off how I trained and lost gold. Now I'm just a lost soul. Love for me takes and never gives. Love for me don't appreciate my gifts. Love for me is never worth the lengthy trip, because love for me always ends in something missed. When you came into my life, I was on a different high, addicted to your presence, all those phone calls late at night. But as I wake up in the morning, I got no one by my side, and no text on my phone, feeling like I'd rather die. They say you don't regret the things you never try. They say the ground hits harder when falling from the sky.
I said, don't worry about me, I'll be doing okay. That's what I say. I got a smile on my face, but inside I'll be feeling the pain. I gotta pray, if I give you my love, please don't lie, please don't lie. Got me on my knees at night. Save me twice, tell me why. No one to say to me, you'll be alright, be alright. Guess it was only a dream, only a dream. Don't wanna give you up again, but I heard that you got a man. So I look in the mirror on the wall. Can I know where it all went wrong with you? Oh, with you.
Cry when I'm staring at the mirror. Friends say it's a lie, but I feel I see it clearer. I just wanna fly, but the highs are getting scarcer. I just wanna die so somebody can hear us. Suffer, survive, 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 suffer, survive.
So easily insulted, they all poison a threat. I'm so anxious when they round, cause I'm nothing like them. I'm so awkward, so I shout from conversations with friends. Always thinking what they think of me, so caught in my head. They say it's all in my head, but that's far from the truth. If that was so, then why they always leave me lonely and bruised? Past relationships have told me that it's better to choose. I just wanna be loved, I just wanna be you. I just wanna be normal, but now I wanna be cool. That's why I wake up in the morning, put a smile on my face, until I'm home and the tears wash the mask all away. I know and understands how it feels to be like this. Have you ever avoided convo just to not get this? Don't know how to vent your pain, so you cut your wrist. Get some work done, maybe give your lows a lift. Have you ever felt if you die, then you won't be missed? I guess I'll see everybody laugh at me. Ha ha, man, I'm so crazy. Smile to my face, but I know you slate when I leave. Ha ha, I'm such a baby. Stuck in this body, someone set me free. Never been the shy kid, but I'm scared of attention. Please stay away, man, I'm not healthy. I'm bored cause every day I'm so unhappy. Jeez, these days I thought I ain't myself. Bored of living here in this shell. Only escape is when I'm in my dreams. I hope it's better on the other side, I guess I'll see. Just for one more time, let me fall asleep. These days I thought I ain't myself. Bored of living here in this shell. Only escape is when I'm in my dreams. I hope it's better on the other side, I guess I'll see. Let me fall asleep.
Cry when I'm staring at the mirror. Friends say it's a lie, but I I fall, I see it clearer. I just wanna fly, but the highs are getting scarcer. I just wanna die so somebody can hear us.
Happiness the wench, I despise her so. With her long straight hair that fell over her shoulders like waterfalls. Ocean eyes, smile of stars, skin like snow. Her lies at night when she left the home. Left to share this bed with ghosts, cheating my soul. Wasting my effort and time, playing games with my mind. Wished to cast a spell on time, to rewind and dodge the bullet of that day you said hi. Or taking the bullet to head and cut ties with my life. But I took your whispers to heart. Now existence drips, drip, drip. Counting down these fatigue words left within brittle lips. Always happy to receive from my pocket, but become pulled from the socket when it comes to listening. But listen to this, I have held this through arguments to make struggles short-lived. But I am no longer willing to let these thoughts drift. I have given up on you. I no longer want to be the snake dancing to your flute, deceitful tunes. I have given up on you, not short-term or widened view. It is apparent that God did not create us to fuse. I have given up on you, forever. Don't call me, text me, or send me a letter. Never again will we be together. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Call me red-handed. I got blood on my palms, blood drinking demon. Now it stakes in my heart, pain in my heart. Don't know what's real no more. I don't know the half, don't know the future. I'm stuck in my past, stuck in my past. All the souls I left 6 feet deep. I see them in my dreams at night. Ghosts keep haunting me. Too afraid to open my eyes. Souls are left 6 feet deep. I see them in my dreams at night. Ghosts keep haunting me. And it's too late to turn back time. My behavior's so disgusting, I don't know when I changed. A guy I knew for all my life, I threw that friendship away. When I talk bad behind his back, throwing shade on his name, and constantly implying that he was dumb every day. He didn't know any better than to hear what I say. He lost all his belief and you could see in his grays. I can just imagine his mom's face, you could see the disgrace. And I kept bossing him around like he was some type of slave. Do you hate me yet? Do you hate me yet? No? Okay. She loved me for years, bought me gifts on Valentine's. I didn't return any gifts. She was young and very blind to not see that I'm a player. Told her all the classic lies, that I love her and I'm loyal, there's no other on my mind. When really I had many, we were talking on my line, while ignoring all her calls that she sent through every night. She found out she was sick, tears pouring from my eyes. For hours in shining armor, but girl, that was my disguise. She loved me so deep that she gave me another try. Changed my ways, stopped playing games, fell in love for the first time. But as much as I tried, I couldn't get over the past. She left me so ironic, with a hole up in my heart. Do you hate me yet? Do you hate me yet? Call me red-handed. I got blood on my palms, blood drinking demon. Now it stakes in my heart, pain in my heart. Don't know what's real no more. I don't know the half, don't know the future. I'm stuck in my past, all the souls I left 6 feet deep. I see them in my dreams at night, ghosts keep haunting me. Too afraid to open my eyes, souls I left 6 feet deep. I see them in my dreams at night, ghosts keep haunting me. And it's too late to turn back time.
It's Sunday morning. Church started a few minutes ago, but I'm stuck in bed, staring to the ceiling with a blank expression. My body's still, but my mind is racing through regrets. Should I have opened up and sent that lengthy text? Will I push away the people that I love and show respect? Am I lost? Should I have chosen a different path in life instead? Racing through my flaws, my failures that keep repeating like I'm in a revolving door. Listing them out one by one from head to toe, running out of room on this sheet to wipe my woes. From physical to behavioural, when I'm talking to myself, my self-esteem takes some fatal blows. Racing through my doubts, will I ever get that job? Am I smart enough or bright enough to stand out from the flock? Am I valued? Will I ever find true love? Or am I cursed to have relationships that always seem to cut? Spiraling into pity as I see no solutions. Too much to process, brain fogged with confusion. Trying to escape my reality, happiness is a delusion. From high to low, my joy flows with diffusion, diluting. I can't remember the last time I shed a tear, but the wall I built like a dam has built many cracks. Overwhelmed with the pressures of life, I break. Tears start dripping down my face. I need to get up and go to church. Lord knows I need the prayers right now, but still I remain motionless, laying in the darkness that provides a painful comfort. There's something about the darkness. When I shut my eyelids, I turn off the spotlights that shined on my insecurities, that exposed the vast spectrum of my colourful adversities. But no matter the inner turmoil, we must ignore that demon. We must get out of bed. We have work, we have school, we have families.
Someone told me why life keeps falling down, crashing down on me. Someone told me why no one understands the world I see.
Nicholas Allen.
I've been a lost boy. I've been a lost boy in my life. I've been a lost boy. I do some bad things in my time. I just wanna go to sleep. When I wake up, I hope to die. I have hate and I have envy. I have shame, I lost my pride. I've been a lost boy. I've been a lost boy in my life. I've been a lost boy. I've done some bad things in my time. I just wanna go to sleep. When I wake up, I hope to die. I'm so hopeless, no protection. All my friends were in my life. I've been
So I pray every day God takes me away from this world I was born, this place that I stay. Mistreated now, I'm filled with a hate, but by my mistakes I stay and debate if I should be mad or I should accept that this is just life and that is my fate. Either way, I can't ventilate, have hate for myself and how the world's made. I don't like to come out in the day and try conversate with people, it's fake. Same ones with a smile on their face, turn round and throw shade. I'm bored of these games. I cry in the rain with all of this pain, and still there's no gain. I swear life's in vain. I'm kinda insane, the options that I am given. Wanna pop a pill, but hell is where I'm destined to go if I do that, so I'm caged in a position. So listen, God, I wanna change my prayer. Forget the rap ting, it's not looking good either. Forget the house with the wife and the kids. Forget all the memories life has to give. While I'm carrying these burdens, I'd rather not live. I'll regret the day that the egg met the cell. Don't send me a place in heaven unless I'm going to hell.
I've been a lost boy. I've been a lost boy in my life. I've been a lost boy. I do some bad things in my time. I just wanna go to sleep. When I wake up, I hope to die. I have hate and I have envy. I have shame, I lost my pride. I've been a lost boy. I've been a lost boy in my life. I've been a lost boy. I've done some bad things in my time. I just wanna go to sleep. When I wake up, I hope to die. I'm so hopeless, no protection. All my friends were in my life. I've been a lost boy.
So I understand that you were referred here by your GP because you've been feeling quite down recently. Tell me, how are things at the moment?
I see the residue of my haunted past in the details of my behaviour. You can just about see it lingering in my body language, not very visible, more of a sporadical aura, an energy. The effects of insecurities obtained unconsciously. It reminds me of how far I've come down that lonely rocky road, but if you look deep enough you can see the cracks in my foundation. Anxieties from hostility to mummy as my daddy speaks, banging and shouting from downstairs as I try to sleep, vulnerability as I walk through the school's hallways, like I was naked and got all eyes on me. Words said to me in public that I hardly say to myself privately. The cuts left on my heart was as wide as my eyes came to be. The marks it made were tattoos on my soul and my psychology. Situations I went through that I don't express so openly. I barely celebrate success. I often ponder my regrets. Why am I so aggressive, so destructive to myself? I'm addicted to a certain type of sadness that destroys my mental health. I tend to overcompensate because the smile array is fake. The confidence I radiate a lonely theatre display. Lonely because no one seems to quite relate, even though we all experience the pain of self-inflicted hate. I have problems. If you stick around long enough, you'll start to see my flaws in my speech, like I astral projected. I'm there physically, but mentally, I'm not there. Mind never really focus, thoughts never really clear. Better off intuition, because control brings anxiety. It makes performance something hard for me. I need to perform. I got a job and one day I'll have mouths to feed. I hope my issues that I had since I was little don't trickle down when my wife has 2 red lines in the middle. Maybe that's why my parents didn't spend enough time getting to know the real me when I would come back home and cry. So I learned to hide with the turmoils inside. Never at rest as I never have enough time. Never at peace because life's an upward climb. I like to have control, but have none. It's like setting myself goals but can't run. Sometimes I feel like a ghost, a phantom, cause people that I love walk past like I'm gone. Sometimes I wake up and walk to my work with grey clouds. Abandonment is something that I expect from love now. Maybe I'm not good enough for their love that runs out. In chains in my mind, will I ever break out? But the pain that possessed my past and present did not bring Armageddon, but instead those tears brought arms and weapons, like a vaccine, but not against flesh, against life's recessions. See loss as lessons and see blows as blessings, because the time I was low is where I learned compassion. Me feeling alone taught me to take care of myself. If I don't work, then there's no food up on that shelf. Made me realize that I don't want to fit in with a world that is run by evil powers, that is twisted and fell. My rejection cultivated creativity, the uniqueness that's inside of me. Jesus is my shepherd, even if the world says I'm the blackest sheep. I'm not the victim, I'm a casualty of a system that never welcomed me. Life is all about perspective. When I was spiraling in self-pity, I could have been focused on my blessings. Like how many people can only pray over life with so much privilege. And yes, I have insecurities I have to live with, but we all find love. Why should I be any different? It may be in the distance, but the wait is worth the finish. And no matter the problems that my family went through, they're all still alive, made it out feeling hopeful. God has done so much, and He will do so much more, just you wait and see. Even when it feels like you'll never make it free. Even when the tears keep flowing like a stream. Even when you feel the pressure and you find it hard to breathe. I never gave up on Him, because He never gave up on me. He never promised it'll be easy, but in the storm you can find peace, because in the end it'll all be worth it. If not awake, then up in the heavenlies. In the beginning there was an empty darkness, and then He said, "Let there be light." It cut through the comprehensible, shaped and sized the elements to the ends of the universe, and wove life through the seams, all within His fingertips. From the dirt of the ground we all fabricated, completely spotless, but a persistent python poisoned our perception. We made a decision to distance after our deception. I was living in mindless darkness. Navigating my way through my adolescence with no fluorescent essence, stumbling at every step. When insecurities fill your once young and clueless soul, and anxiety flows from the worries you've come to hold, and your desires and curiosity fuel habits of self-animosity, and honestly, I thought the darkness would end, but like my shadow it followed me into adulthood. Living in my past, pessimistic about the future. My heart is cold as stone cause I gave it to Medusa. All the things I thought would give me life turned out to be abusers, sacrificing my true happiness for temporary pleasures. I've been on this coma course for years, a seemingly endless tunnel. Burdens tiresome and heavy, feet are bruised and cuts are many. Say goodbye, I'm more than ready, I'm losing all my muscle. I almost gave up in the darkness, and when everything seemed lost, I heard, it is finished. And through my darkness broke a speck of a northern star, a glimmer of hope. Maybe I can change, maybe I can find redemption. Maybe I can find a life that doesn't have to be this way. Maybe I can find contentment. So I ran away from what used to be. I tripped, I fell, I got back up, and I kept going, holding on to your words. The hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber. Salvation is closer now than when we first believed. The night is nearly over, the day is almost here. So let's put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. And from that light, my eyelids open wide. I step out of darkness, and like he did on that third day, I step out of a tomb. I felt born again, like I woke up from a sleep and my past was washed away. I am saved, I am free, I am awake.
Don't give up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do not give up. God has a plan for you. He formed your story in that room. He made you for a purpose. Everything you've been through is for a reason. Hard times only last for a season. Don't give up. He took you out of that relationship because he saw how it ended. He made your car break down because he knew how it ended. You lost that job because he knew how it ended. Your dreams got replaced because he knew how it ended. Don't give up. He took you through that pain to strengthen you. He made you lonely to set you apart. He made you suffer to give you compassion. He knew you would still be here, so be here. Don't give up. You keep saying I hate who I am, but he trusted you with the burden of being different because he knew you would have the character. He knew the fruits it would produce. You're not normal because your destiny is not normal. Don't give up. Your family needs you. Your future child needs you. Your future partner needs you. Your friends need you. God died for you so you don't have to. You are so valued. Don't give up. If Joseph turned his back on God when he was thrown into prison, if Job denied God after everything was taken away from him, we wouldn't have seen the beauty of the finished plan. Don't give up. He didn't give you what you wanted, he gave you what you needed. One day you will overcome those feelings, defeat that weakness. Don't give up. You've come so far. You've done so well. You've grown so much. Never give up. Give up. Give up.
I was nothing but a dark mist, a floating shadow, irrelevant to most. My colours represented sorrow. Some people questioned my existence, called me a silhouette of someone else living. I couldn't tell them I was different, I couldn't tell them not to listen. It's all a lie. Shadows have hearts too, you know. And I have a big heart. So I put my hand on my chest and I hope to die, that not one day I won't be there. I would always be there. A persistent vow to never leave your side. I would be there alright, be there being ignored. Will be tomorrow, was today and yesterday and the day before. People would walk past me and over me. It hurt, but they didn't care. Anyways, I was just a shadow. My voice was never heard. I was just a break of light that only came to attention when giving someone a sudden fight. Emotions, but no face, so no one cared. I heard them say looks ain't everything. Yet for my darkness I stay infamous as if I'd done something to be feared. Everyone knew me but no one loved me, I was simply just there. Daily my self-esteem was broken, but you can't see my tears because I was just a shadow, right? I got used to the pain. It was like a sixth sense, second nature going on for figures of 8. Daily I would prepare myself, but I could never prepare myself. In the end of the day, I was simply just a shadow. I never fit in, not even with the misfits. Hell radiated too much light from fire, and heaven pastures were simply too bright. Depression era journey, I had no one by my side, except from the darkness at night. Oh, how I loved the romance of the darkness at night, where my aura fumes was satisfyingly fused with the atmosphere. My problems silently fade, tiptoe away, until I become lost in the vast bliss of nothingness, the beauty of non-existence. In a world I fail, fighting to exist in. For a dim moment, my physical ugliness can be confused. No longer my insecurities reasons for other people to be amused. In the dark, we are all equal. Height, skin, strength, power is lost when you look up. You become nothing but merely a speck of tender dust. When you gaze at the beautiful universe outside us, others see horrors. I see tranquility and liberal existence, where I can be loved. But the night always comes to an end, and with it ends my dreams of being a regular teen. I heard that every person is a part of astronomy, and you never really die, you just transfer your energy and return to the sky to shine for eternity. Maybe that is why I never feel at home, not even in my skin. Last night I saw a shooting star. I've been contemplating the day that we will meet. I walked my goodbye last night to my family, but couldn't bring myself to leave. I will never be free. Or so he thought, until the shadows stepped on stage, and faces for the first time did not have their back to him. He felt this feeling that he never felt before. You know them, right? Well, I'm guessing you do. The feeling that brings colour to your face, when your heart starts racing and you know by its speed that it's winning the race. It made him feel a type of way. It was over. They'd done this thing with their hands that made this roaring sound, and their faces had a weird expression, looked like the opposite of a frown. I realised I was not an artifact. I realised everyone has art, and that's a fact. The brightest thing in the universe is called a quasar. It's created when a star and a black hole cross paths. So the fact is, you can't have the brightest moment without a little dark mist.